to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to Woodward Voice live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spinmore Rax,
what up,
Young
though?
Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Skywalker in the building.
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
We're trying some things on the social media channel right now, Eazy.
If it's the things that they've done in the past, that they've worked. They just take a long time to make. I don't know what you're doing, though.
It was, you know who Hoopify is?
Nope.
Oh my god, dude.
Hoopify.
Are we doing a Hoopify shit?
We did a Hoopify video.
Is that Brain Rot?
Oh my god.
It is Brain
yes.
Rot. He works for Barstool. He's one of the biggest social media influencers in the world right now. And his videos, you've seen them, you've heard them. He goes, who is this? This guy's doing that. And he does like, we just did one and we made it and we posted it. We gave him credit. We said this is Hoopify, or Detroit Lions training camp coverage is if Hoopify was a beat writer. So we're going to see how it goes. It was fun. Ryan Lentz is Brain Rot King, so he was really happy making that.
The guy works for Barstool?
Was Lentz behind it?
Lentz edited the whole thing.
No, was he behind the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I was going to say it.
Yeah. That's his thing.
That dude will like get stuck in your brain the way he like says it. So yeah, let's pull up a video or something.
So
I've never.
it's in social content to post.
I'm getting old.
Or no, it's in my DMs with Lentz.
All right, gotcha.
There's a copywritten.
Thank you. It is not copywritten. There's just it's only still pictures and
No music.
one video from practice with no music.
All right, off the top, let it drop. That's some wet ass pussy.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I know it's like a controversial thing or divisive, polarizing. I spoke with Braylon about it, and we grew up wrestling fans, and so we knew Hulk Hogan. We didn't know Terry, whatever the hell his last name even is, like all that personal stuff. And to be honest with you, my man just found out his daughter, his sweet little princess, was taking BBC. He was grieving. All right, you'd be upset too.
It's crazy, dude.
In all seriousness, fucking take your vitamins and say your prayers. That's all I got.
Listen, you
much
guys
arrow.
know I'm not a wrestling fan, like at all.
He's an icon.
But Hulk Hogan is an icon for sure, and I was more shaken up about Ozzy. Not even close.
I'm sure Ozzy threw a couple of those around in his day too, by the way.
Maybe.
Just saying.
Maybe. I don't know, but yeah, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
Take your vitamins, say your prayer. You know how hard of a bar that is, son? Like, fucking, like, you better pray to fucking God.
Yeah.
I'm going to whoop your ass.
Because I know the script.
I know the script.
Yeah.
He was a notorious asshole. Like, it's scripted, right? And, like, in a match he was supposed to lose, he would, like, not fucking do what he's supposed to do to lose. Like, he would never let a guy, like, get his finish off.
She looked me right in the eyes.
No, she did not. Those are tinted, bro.
Hey, when you have a connection, you have a connection.
Wouldn't let people get their finishes off. Didn't want to give up the belt. He retired from WWE or WWF at the time, I believe, and told Vince, like, I'm good. Like, you know, retire the name, give me the rights, and I can just make money off movies and stuff like that. Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And then he went to WCW. Like, he did a lot of piece of shit stuff.
Santa with Muscles is an underrated Christmas movie.
The character itself, Hulk Hogan, like, I'm sorry. I'm
Wait, is that Hulk Hogan or is that Arnold Schwarzenegger? It might be Arnold.
Like, they wouldn't be the Rock. Like, he was just so over the top.
No, it's
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's Hulk Hogan. Santa with Muscles, underrated.
What you gonna do when
Underrated
Hulkamania's coming for you, brother?
He's a guy that dresses up as Santa Claus and he saves an orphanage because it's built on top of a diamond mine.
See, he's a great guy.
And this big tycoon's trying to bulldoze the orphanage to get to the crystal mine underneath it, but Hulk Hogan saves the day dressed as Santa. Santa with Muscles. Great movie.
The most pissed I've ever been at Hulk Hogan, to be honest with you, was when he stiffed us in an interview last year.
Yeah.
The most pissed I've been at Hulk Hogan. So, what?
That's the most pissed.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm not going to.
That was a personal, like,
That's
that's offensive.
beef, yeah.
That's offensive.
Yeah. So you gave Hulk the pass.
No. Hard pass.
I mean, listen, people do shitty things behind closed doors.
That is true.
I just, and
David Hasselhoff called his daughter a fat little pig.
that's
When
crazy.
he's eating a cheeseburger drunk in a
See,
bathtub.
to me, that's worse. Because, like, that's your daughter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Throwing the word, people say the word. I can't do anything about that. I don't know why you allow the word to have that much power over you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that about your own fucking daughter, that's crazy to me, to be honest with you. But a guy growing up in the fucking 60s, throwing that word around, they're all doing it.
He was growing up in
They're
the
all,
60s.
and to the fucking people who are going to virtue single that too, like, especially the fans who still watch this day. The company that Vince McMahon owns. You know the crazy shit that he's done.
Yeah.
You're still supporting that business.
That's fair.
You guys can't say shit specifically. But it is what it is. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Did you see, I don't watch South Park, but I know you're a big South Park fan. Did you
Yes.
see what they did?
I did not watch South Park, but I heard it was pretty crazy. I heard they had Trump sleeping with Satan.
Just like they did with
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah,
they
like same voice.
They
come on,
it's
Satan.
the same voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See,
Come on, baby.
Satan is a reoccurring character on South Park, and he's really good, really funny. Like the way they depict Satan is really funny in South Park. So yeah, no, I didn't watch the episode, but I heard it was crazy.
They got the bag too. Did you hear?
Yeah,
about
so
that?
they signed.
Oh my god, dude.
What? What?
Read Craig's comment.
You read it.
It says, "Yeah, easy for a fat Jap to say." I think he's calling you Japanese, I believe.
I don't know. Craig's a pussy.
I think he's more Mongolian. He's more Mongolian than he.
Fuck you, Craig.
Yeah,
fuck you, Craig.
Yeah, eat shit, Craig.
Eat shit,
You
Craig.
better hold that gun, Craig. You better not put it down. South Park is amazing. Yeah, I love South Park. I did not watch that episode though. Why do you call you a Jap, dude?
So I know that's crazy. You know what's funny is when Craig first started coming on the chat, he's like, "Fuck Eazy." He just brings negative energy to the room, and then all he does is talk shit in the chat.
Yeah.
Mr. Negative Energy, Craig.
Negative Nancy.
But make sure you hit those like button, Craig. That's
Shout
all
out-
I care about.
shout out
You
Craig.
guys are tapping in.
Shout out to Japanese, very respected people. I'm a fan of Japanese culture.
Very
sure.
different from the Chinese, as by South Park.
Yes.
I don't.
That's one of the best. That's literally my favorite episode of South Park. It's either that or it's City Sushi. It's so fucking funny, dude. Butters has multiple personality disorder because he likes to play truck driver and stuff.
What is
Oh,
what is
that's
that?
what I was going to say. So they settled. Trump sued Paramount because they interviewed Kamala Harris. You remember there's like an edited interview out there that people were bitching about, whatever? That was it. And Trump sued him because like unfair, whatever, yaze, blase, all that other bullshit. They settled for $16 million on July 1st. The Matt Parker and Trey, whatever.
Trey Stone, yeah.
I believe this is what I'm led. I don't know if this is the Twitter stuff. So they
$1.5
signed the
billion.
deal. Yeah. Like right before that episode dropped, and so the part of the settlement was they had to post like a pro-Trump thing. Paramount did. They had to like fucking.
Yeah.
So their pro fucking Trump thing was an actor as Trump walking around the desert. He's like he's suffering for your I don't know weird whatever.
Yeah, something weird.
I don't know if we're allowed to play it, but then
don't really want
he's taking off his clothes. It's like some fat guy. Yeah, it's really weird. Takes off his underwear, and then like a little peener comes up and says, "This match has been approved by Donald Trump."
What the fuck?
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, dude,
You gotta be ready.
no one's talking about that shit for some reason. Because I was at a situation after my thing this morning with 955. Shout to guy Kev, and they weren't talking about it either. Maybe it's political. I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I don't really like
knows.
politics too much, but I like South Park a lot.
yeah.
Lake Titicaca.
Lake Titicaca, yeah, dude. It's fucking.
I don't watch South Park.
I'll have to, dude. South Park is.
Is it still funny? I feel like it was like little kid humor.
It's even funnier now. No, it's because every episode is actually in depth about what's going on today, and like, you should watch the Sarcastaball episode because they redo the NFL because it's too violent. And so Randy ends up like talking shit. He's like, "Oh, why don't we just make them all wear bras and hug each other?" And like the people are redoing. It's like, "Oh, you think that would work?" And so they do a whole league. It's really funny. And then it ends up with Tom Brady drinking Butter's cum. Great episode.
For sure. Shane D, if you grew up in Metro Detroit area, you didn't play the racist shit, it wasn't tolerated in our area. No, it wasn't tolerated either. All right, maybe I'm misinformed. Was there anything other than like him being upset about his daughter getting fucking
I
piped?
think he let it fly a couple times.
Like, was there another incident beyond
The
the
spray paint?
him spray painting NWO?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I'm ill-informed. Like, did he
But-
come out and be like, yeah, fucking saying some crazy stuff?
I think it's just a track record. I'm not sure, but like I said, I don't care about wrestling. I know.
I'm asking the chat, I guess.
I know that Hulk Hogan was a piece of shit person, but
Yeah.
he was a great wrestler, and
Again, I enjoyed the character Hulk Hogan. Sorry. My good friend Braylon Edwards also enjoyed the character Hulk Hogan. Like, we're both black. We grew up watching wrestling before he was exposed as a racist. So, like,
it's fair.
I grew up liking Hulk Hogan. One of the worst times of my life.
Ask Booker T, says Daryl Slaughter.
I did see the Booker T meme. Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga.
That shit is so. He's like, ugh. He turns around.
funny, dude.
That shit is so. The Iron Sheik hated
Booker
Hulk
T had
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan on the show even after all that shit too.
The Iron Sheik hated Hulk Hogan, so maybe he was just overall racist, and it wasn't just black
No,
people.
Hulk Hogan was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's the day he passed away.
His
but-
hair is blonde, but it's silken like that of a Chinese man. It's from Always Sunny. Very funny quote.
He mistreated a lot of black wrestlers too, says Dundada. Well, that's whack.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, like I said, I'm not a wrestling guy at all. Never have been.
But Chris, did you grab any of those brown stuff from the downloads? You guys may have already seen this stuff yet. We talked about it when we were live on air yesterday. I didn't know. I saw they revealed the helmet for their alternate helmet, and it's just a brown fucking
And the
helmet.
dude fell off the barge.
Yeah, but I didn't know on top of that. Like,
You talking about this right here?
You got it?
Let me see. Is that it?
No, that's actually Green Bay's alternates are gonna rock this year. I think Spinny put that in there. Did you put that in there, Spinny?
No.
Oh,
damn.
Okay, leave that.
Spoiling Luke's segment.
Did you put the brown stuff in there? I won't say anything more. If you had the brown
Mr.
stuff in there.
6'7".
Dude, can we play that? I just saw.
Oh
that.
yeah. Did you have that video, Chris? It'll be in my DMs with Lentz.
Yeah,
was hilarious.
I got it.
So yeah, this is Hoopify. Like I said, he works at Barstool. He got hired recently from Barstool because he was just blowing up on social media. He does edits in a certain way, and you might want to turn down your volume a little bit because the dings are pretty loud.
Oh, just turn the volume down on that thing.
Yeah. I am.
But here's the Hoopify. If Hoopify was a Detroit Lions beat reporter,
I think I'm gonna hate this.
you are.
Who is this? Back-to-back first-team All-Pro wide receiver who has Lions training camp in a tizzy. Amon-Ra St. Brown, also known as Mr. 6'7". Detroit Lions training camp has been going off the rails. Who has more aura? Dan Campbell for canceling practice or Mr. 6'7"?
This is Detroit Lions training camp coverage. If Hoopify was a beat writer,
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
the dings are very annoying.
the dings. That's his whole thing.
What a way to
It's-
start.
Gets
the
you
show.
reeled in.
Really annoying, and it gets stuck in your head and reeled in. So, yeah, we didn't post it on Facebook because we know Facebook is not for the people that would like that video.
Boomers.
But we posted it on TikTok for sure, and Instagram and Twitter
Why not on Facebook?
because boomers
That's fair.
are not
That's
fans
fair.
of that.
Any negative comments about the Tigers on post-game videos, boomers eat it up.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, oh my God, this is the best team ever created, ever
Okay,
assembled.
I believe
Nick
these
versus
are
Boomers.
it. Let me just make sure it's not
Every single
spoiling.
time.
Oh,
Ron
6'7".
Skywalker taking so he.
Wait,
Yeah.
Skywalker, is that in your around the league? Yeah. It is? All right, we'll leave it alone.
Wait, which one?
I'm not
Okay.
touching it. It's Taylor Rooks and you're around the league.
No, I mean I hope so.
Taylor Rooks wifed up, son.
No way.
Official. Got married.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant was at the wedding with a basketball. I don't know for what reason.
He just practiced.
that's what he
You
loves.
remember
Dude,
you
the
remember
ball
picture
is
of him?
life.
You
This
remember
dude
the
don't
picture of
put
him in the
lotion
club?
on. This dude don't brush his hair.
No.
He don't do shit but hoop
Doesn't have a wife or
and
kids.
try to fuck hoes. That's ball is life. for this
Wait,
guy.
wait.
I respect it.
Taylor Rooks got married.
Taylor Rooks got married.
God damn it, dude.
It's a light skin fella.
Sorry.
Light skin back. You know what I'm saying?
Is he?
His name's Shane. That's all I know. There's a lot of athletes at the wedding too. I don't know if he's like a sports agent or something like that, but
She's so
Taylor Rooks
fucking
is
hot,
off the
dude.
market.
She's so hot.
um,
This honestly sucks. Sydney Sweeney's still single, right? Did you see her moving units? Sydney Sweeney
Down.
did that commercial for American Eagle, like jeans, and
Yeah.
their stock went up like 300% in like
yeah, she did the same thing for the
3
soap
hours.
company as well.
Yeah, Dr. Squatch.
I wonder how much she made.
I wish we had some insider info on that one.
Because that shit's so impressive to me, huh? What'd you say?
Sydney Sweeney's got the heavies.
And honestly, she's smart because, like,
She knows what she's doing.
playing into it.
you got to do it now.
Which is smart.
Because, one day they're going to,
Gravity's not kind.
gravity's not kind to the heavies.
Did you guys see the J-Lo thing of, I think it was Megyn Kelly, like, just crucifying J-Lo, like, for having, like, soft sex on stage, basically?
I saw our guys.
It was a clip, and it's, like, just this dude, one of her dancers, like, straight, like, mouth over
Mouth over muff?
Mouth over muff.
Mouth over muff.
It was literally Jennifer Lopez. Dude, that's also a great
I remember
episode
that,
of South Park.
My taco flavored Eazy.
Oh, Ben, you're so handsome.
So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
My taco flavored
Dude,
like,
South Park that's what it is. They get everybody. That's why you can't be mad at South Park, because they literally get everybody. But, fucking...
Hunter likes, and we'll take Hulk Hogan off the thumbnail. Bang.
Our guy Drew Lane, the Drew Show, he was, his Twitter was posting all the J-Lo stuff. Because, she was basically just getting banged by one of her dancers.
Is she still hot?
Yeah.
Shout out to J-Lo.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it. I don't care.
She's defying the stereotype of Latino women when they get older.
You know what? Let me hit that.
All right, we'll get into sports. We got the Doc Macaroon joining the show. He was down there at training camp. Another fight in Detroit Lions training camp, or something where training camp had to make a pause. It was a minor scuffle, I would say. Let me get a link to him. But first, Smitty, tell us about Planet Fitness.
Taco flavored kisses. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where everybody can get a full body workout, 30 minutes. All memberships include fitness training. Yeah, all that for just $15 a month. Or high school students, you can work out for free all summer long, June 1st to August 31st. Just join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Massage Chair House. Scan the QR code or visit massagechairhouse.com to get your appointment scheduled with my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the leader of massage chair review channels on the interwebs, or catch him in person at the corner of Long Lake Road and Woodward over in Bloomfield Hills, where all the rich folks shop, including Hall of Famer All Pros at the Massage Chair House. Check it out. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm joined by Small Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Skywalker in the building as well. Skywalker, if you want to talk, go ahead, hop in the chair if you want. You don't have to. If you're more comfortable working from there, it's fine. Injuries
Stay in the
is
corner.
piling up, man.
Only a cup of water and half a roll for you, and you stay in the corner and edit our clips. Yeah.
Shout to Skywalker.
Shout out Skywalker, the GOAT.
Shout out to Birdie as well. He's not here, but shout
out Birdie.
All right.
He's gonna be doing this weekend.
The injuries I don't want to say they're stockpiling up because there's nothing serious. But a lot of these guys getting held out of camp. Some guys we probably weren't going to see in the Hall of Fame game regardless. But just to keep you guys up to date, Terran Arnold did leave practice at some point today, as well as Derek Barnes. Derek Barnes dealing with a hand issue. That is no issue. He'll be back tomorrow. However, Terran Arnold has a strained calf, and they'll be being
calf
cautious.
Or hamstring?
Calf.
Okay.
Calf, I believe, is what I read.
Yeah,
so they're being cautious with him. Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
We know what playing with a strained calf normally results in. Yeah.
And that's per Jordan Schultz on Twitter.
Shut him down.
Shared by our guy, Doc Macaroon, as well. Let me double check on that because you may be questioning it now. I'm pretty sure it's a strained calf. But, yeah, Terran Arnold, they're being cautious with him. I looked it up, too, on Jugal. And I got my guy, Dr. Pierce's number from Jugal. And I said, hey, Doc, what we talking about? What's the length of time here? He said, like, 1 to 6 weeks. So, probably not going to see Terry on. And probably weren't going to see him in preseason anyway because he's starting.
We're not going to see him in preseason.
Yeah. However, I'm going to continue with the injury stuff. I do want to make note of one thing in case we just don't get to it today. Shep confirming once more the jump from Terran Arnold. Like he sound hyped.
Yeah, Calvin Shepard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some audio from Calvin Shepard that we'll play a little bit later today as well. Yes, Terran Arnold suffered a calf strain, and the team will be cautious before getting him back on the field, per the Schultz report, a.k.a. Jordan Schultz.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that keeps us up to date with this information, because people were freaking out on BDE, and we kind of knew it wasn't too serious because you didn't get carted off or anything like that. But it's good to hear that it's nothing.
Nowadays, you get carted off for your fucking toe.
Yeah, big toe.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Because
is Justin Fields fine?
Justin Fields is fine. It's his toe. He strained
crazy.
a toe or something like that.
Bro, Paul Pierce.
That is the craziest shit in my life.
It's Paul Pierce.
I mean, it probably hurts like a motherfucker. I'm sure of it. I know turf toe sucks, but like, to be carted off the field for a toe injury?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to me.
That's pretty wild. Definitely a little
standard.
soft. Aaron Glenn probably doesn't like that one, but
it's not a good look.
Hopefully, it's nothing too serious.
I mean, I'm in the comment section of the tweet, like, prayers up. Come and find out I'm praying for someone's fucking toe. I mean, that's crazy. I'm just serious. That's wild. Yeah, New York Jets
like
update.
A girl with a fresh fucking pedicure. I'm praying for them toes, baby.
Praying for them toes. Shout it.
That white nail polish shit.
Update after medical evaluation. Quarterback Justin Fields sustained a dislocated toe in his right foot and will be day to day. Fields avoided serious injury and significant time missed. So maybe his shit got fucked up. I also seen this photo. I might send this to Chris. He's got a GoPro on his helmet. That's kind of cool. I'm sure to like rewatch your practice film from that. That's kind of wild, huh?
Yeah.
A while, like once he had all those concussions.
Oh, really?
To like just check and see what his vision looked like.
What the fuck are you seeing out there? He's coming back. I saw Patrick from SpongeBob.
Yeah. So hopefully his toe's okay. Love to hear that Terrion's okay.
Yes.
Same with Derek Barnes. You have like 4 other people on here. Did they also get injured?
Piling up. Well, some of these are just I'm getting updates on. Anzo still dealing with the hamstring.
Sure is.
Sione Vaki dealing with the hamstring.
Yeah.
I believe Roy Lopez was an ankle situation. Remember we had Nolan on a couple days ago. He was like someone stepped on it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
twisty.
Yeah,
probably just
both
rolled his
themselves.
ankle or something.
And then those guys just continue to be held out. But I'm not freaking out. This is nothing serious as of now. But keeping, I guess, our chat up to date, the show up to date with what's going on in Detroit Lions camp. And by the way, I'm glad that Terry been putting the work in. Cat's out of the bag, actually. We're supposed to have Terry on the show. I mean, it's putting in too much damn work.
Yep.
Got hope.
Rip.
But we forgive him because he's playing for the team.
Yeah.
Kirby, same thing.
Fucking interview. Go out there and ball, young dog. Like
Yeah,
that's
no
all I
problem
want to
with
see. I want to see Terry and Arnold going crazy.
How about
and then you can come interview in the offseason.
Yes. After your Pro Bowl.
After
Your
the
borderline
Pro
Pro Bowl season.
Yeah.
A la Nick.
possible link up to Norris, who got thrown out of practice last night? Yeah.
Wait, oh.
Possible link.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I like it. Sounds good.
Sneaky link.
Nick made out with
Nick hooked up with Morris.
Congrats on the hot start. Yeah, no, maybe be able to get him on the show.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That'd be dope.
Never not working.
Shout out. You really not. You close sales like that, too.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Blackout Nick closing sales at a bar is the funniest thing to me because
The
I've
most
been blacked
aggressive
out with Nick
blackout
before.
or most aggressive close.
We should definitely advertise this on Woodward Sports.
Now I'll never forget Nick to those Packers, man. Enjoy your fucking night, buddy.
You want to have a great time? You come with me. You trying to have fun? Come on.
You want to drink some fucking beers?
Yeah, it sounded like he was trying to fight these guys.
That was very true. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
That was really funny.
And then the Packers guy.
Two nicest guys on the planet.
They were dairy farmers. I
Yeah.
thought that shit was like joking. Like, no, they're all dairy farmers.
Two super nice guys. They're like, yeah, we love Detroit. You guys are awesome. Everybody's been nice to us.
They were kind of scary.
And then Nick was yelling at him.
Yeah, dude.
He was literally like, he said, like, we go to Chicago, they're like pieces of shit. But you come here, they've never had any problems. Then you got Nick yelling at him in the street like 5 minutes later.
Would the heavies be heels or good guys in the ring?
Heels for sure.
Heels for sure.
Yeah, I think I'd be a heel.
You'd be a heel for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
for sure
maybe I'd be a babyface and he'd be a heel.
We
could play it off. Like I'd be like, yeah, doing all the glory while he's just like punching the dude in the nuts behind
You
me or
are
something.
you are babyface in the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, everything's fine.
That's how it works.
Oh, there's signs Darius
Wrestling
Smith.
is life.
Darius Smith is coming back.
He is.
Well, Carlton Davis, I'm not worried about that.
Borderline Pro Bowler. Borderline All Pro.
Carlton Davis is a dog. I'll never deny that.
Yeah, and listen, I wasn't worried about Carlton Davis, and they re-signed DJ Reed. Look at that.
Yesterday he played the heel with Alex Anzalone, so you got the replacement cup cooking up.
I did do that.
You still believe that or what?
I think, yeah, that if they're like, obviously Kazir White would be a great depth piece if that's what it is. It would be an amazing depth piece, but that's what it feels like to me. It feels like you bring in the best linebacker available on the market while your guy is, although he said he's going to play, he's not going to miss time. He's not practicing in camp.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like to me. But
yeah. Listening to Shep talk a little bit today, being like a more aggressive defense, more like on the attacking front.
Hell yeah.
Switching things up so the offense is accounting for you versus you accounting for the offense. I feel like it's still a little bit more of that chess piece.
6'7".
And obviously probably feeling step down for Alex Anzalone. I think somebody messaged me or something, was like, yeah, Barnes and Jack are, and then Anzel's a backup. But no, they have three linebackers out there. Anzel's going to be your will. And outside of the hamstring situation worsening or something else coming up, I think he'll be starting for you week 1.
Yeah.
I believe it. And I think he does that too. Again, they grab these guys, pause. They're very selective of the people they bring in that locker room, right? They're guys that care about football, guys that want to win football games. And I think that's why, like, Anzo can't help but to fucking show up to camp, Even though he wants to get paid, even though he feels disrespected, he still showed up for camp because he's a captain of the team and has a goal to win the Super Bowl. I think he's going to play these games. But we do have to go to break.
Shut up and take my money.
Get Anzo's biggest op on. John the Doc Macaroon joined us.
Yeah, ops for sure.
But first, tell us about Feldman Chevrolet.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. This month's specials include a 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew lease for $189 a month. And you can also get a 2026 Equinox LT lease for $209 a month. This offer ends August 10th, so get there quick.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball's gone. The boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Hey, it's Stick from Woodward Sports. I'm out here at the Feldman shop, of course, because they are #1 people. And the Ineos Grenadier, that's the new car that they got. But I got my man here, the Sun God. I'm not lying. His name is Amon-Ra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He sold me a car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? Come see us out here, baby. We're in Waterford. We got the pre-owns all day. We got the Grenadiers, and we got new Chevys all day. Whatever you need, we got you.
Yeah, and I went with this one. I like it. 2023 Durango. It's used. Only got like 30,000 miles on it. And this guy, man, I was like, listen, this is my price. You either make it happen or I'm out of here.
Easy.
You know what he did? Went to his boss. He's like, I'm making this happen for this guy. Came
Yes,
back,
sir.
threw the contract on the table. Now I'm in the whip.
Yes, sir. Sign, drive, 0 down, easy money all day.
All right, Feldman, what's the address here, do you know?
5300 Highland Road, Waterford, Michigan, 48327. Open until 6 o'clock every weekday except 9 o'clock on Mondays and Thursdays. It's 4 o'clock on Saturdays. Only day we're not here for you is Sunday. Every other day we're here to get it done, baby.
And his legit name is Amon-Ra. I'm not
Sir,
lying. It
yes,
was
sir.
destined. It was meant to be. Woodward Sports found this guy. So
Exactly.
thank you very much, man. Enjoying the car, and the kid likes it too. It's nice and safe.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Jars Cannabis, ladies and gentlemen. You can find one near you by visiting shopjars.com. They got them all over the state. 27 locations to be exact, including ones coming to Milan, Madison Heights, and Grand Rapids. Visit shopjars.com to find one near you. It's top shelf quality, unmatched variety, priced for you, the people.
Mr. 6'7".
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spinmo Rax, Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Skywalker in the building. We're also joined by the only man on the beat who could beat the heat today. I saw a lot of those beat riders,
That's true.
posted up in the
In
stands.
the shade, chilling in the shade.
Yeah, in the shade, watching from afar. That all 22. I heard the excuses, not the doc.
No.
Boots on the ground. Eyes on the man meat going on in the field. What's going on, Doc? How hot was it out there? Were you tempted to go up there or what?
Absolutely not. The dock is gritty. I want to bring you guys the best footage from the field, not from the stands. That was pretty weak, I think. And what's crazy is the Lions have the right to take footage of you doing that. There's no way you're going to catch me in the stands during practice. I want to be as close as possible to bring you guys as much information. All you guys got to know is Doc is gritty, baby.
Doc is gritty. And
Gritty Doc.
we got to get into it right away again because speaking of the heat, I guess tempers were flaring again at camp today. This time between Amon-Ra St. Brown, a.k.a. Mr. 6'7", and Brian Branch. They were going at it. Dan Campbell had to stop training camp for a little bit again today, right?
Absolutely. Maybe the Lions are maybe Tigers fans and betting on the Tigers. They keep losing, so they must be pissed off or something. Something's going on. It's in the air. But look, it's great. That means football is back. It's competitive. Yes. I understand it wholeheartedly. Dan Campbell wants the team ramped up all the time. But there's a fine line, and I do think the players defensively are getting after it, which I love. They're chippy. Brian Branch is not going to back down from Amon-Ra St. Brown. And when plays are made, the defense is hooting and hollering, and they're making a lot of noise. So I had the firsthand account. I was standing right there when all these scuffles were taking place. And it's basically clutching and grabbing. It's football. No punches yet have been thrown. Nobody's slapping anybody's helmet, so that's a good sign. But it's just there's tension, there's competitiveness, and the Lions have a truly competitive bunch that talk trash to each other, and whole units are yelling and screaming at each other. It's great. And Dan Campbell, look, he definitely understands that we can't have any more injuries, and some of the play could have maybe led to some significant upper body injuries, and he shut it down. But this time, when he shut it down, that was a wrap. There was no more scuffles after his talk.
Yeah, I heard Dan on XM Satellite Radio, and I think Aiden Hudson too, like the scuffles are coming from the defense, getting after the ball a little bit. I heard Calvin Shepard talk about that today too. Are they still dominating training camp so far?
Yeah, they are in terms of the trash talk, in terms of they're trying to punch the ball out every single time. They're trying to get physical with each member of the offense. And I thought that Sam Laporta had a great play today, makes a catch, and Jack Campbell's trying to wrestle it out, and they're friends. And it's one of those things where Calvin Shepard has these guys flying to the ball. And there's a line, though, when there's just that fine line of like taking someone to the ground or being extra physical with the shots given. But every single play, Jack Campbell, Terry Arnold before the injury, they were all into it and trying to make plays. No extra yards, no free yards. And when they're out there, especially in the one-on-one drills or on run plays, there's a lot of bunched up players, and there's pushing and shoving, and tempers flare. It's great. You want to see that. But there's a line, and unfortunately, it's one of those deals where last year, you remember, the Lions got penalized a little bit for a little bit extra physicality in the way they were running their training camp practice. So Dan Campbell has to rein it in, but secretly he knows he's got a bunch of dogs out there on defense, and they're ruffling some feathers on offense. But the guy you mentioned, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and also Jamison Williams, Jamison Williams is out there hooting and hollering and cheering on Amon-Ra when he makes a play. But, guys, guess what? There's a new Jamison Williams on the defense, and his name is Ahmed Hassanin. He's out there riling it up. He's definitely letting the offense know and letting his teammates know that when he makes a play, flexes, lets everybody know what's up.
Go.
Make sure you watch 61 out there when you guys go out there.
I texted his brother. He got to change his number, but just real quick, I wanted to say, I guess I know obviously he has to pause practice and tell everybody to calm down, but secretly I know Dan likes it because I heard Shep slip up today and said Spielman came up to him and I said, I haven't seen this amount of violence in football in the last 4 years. I think they like it. And I read something about Dan Campbell starting fights for Parcells.
Absolutely. And it's one of those things where and Calvin Shepard was asked about it today. He was asked, like, okay, there's a fine line. You want these guys to punch the ball out, but then Dan Campbell is reining it in. He said, there's a line. And there's a clear line in regards to physicality, where you're taking your shots, how you're taking shots at these players, no tackling. And so it's one of those situations where Dan Campbell is the head of the table. He's got to make sure everything stays smooth and prevents it he probably knew at that right point, Dan Campbell's got the pulse of the team to a T, perfectly out there. And he was sensing that by the time the third unit was brawling, he was like, all right, we got to slow this down. I don't want to see any injuries, because it was at that point, I'm standing there, and it was to that point, it was going to be World War III out there. It was going to be a brawl, and he calmed it down to the point where he had to say, hey, let's handle business, and let's make sure none of our guys get hurt here. Physical, up to the line, but, tensions can get to the point where some fisticuffs could happen. And, hey, I pretty much predict that when the pads come on, there's going to be a day where these guys all go at it. They're ready. They're ready to go, and there's going to be some fights. It's going to be great to see. And, yeah, that's the makings of a tough, hard-nosed physical team. It's old school, baby. You can't handle it, stay out of the kitchen, or go to the rafters like some of the media did.
Oh, quick shot there by Doc. And you mentioned, Ahmed Hassanin, and you mentioned the pads coming on. Calvin Shepard said that he echoed those sentiments. He said, I can't wait, to see that kid in some pads. The pads come on tomorrow. What has he been doing so far in the first couple days that has made him stand out so much?
Yeah, high energy. Just somebody that brings it every rep. He's somebody that is clutching and grabbing. He's definitely working number 63, Mason Miller. He's around the football. On run plays, he's definitely where he needs to be. He would have blown up a couple plays in training camp had there been pads on. So when there's contact to be made, he's going to be out there. And from people that tell me how he practiced and those in the know, they say, hey, when the pads come on, and Calvin Shepard echoed it, they say he's relentless. He is a nonstop, high energy, high motor guy. And so I just said it. He's the JMO of the defense. He's ready to go. He wants to be the best that he can be, and he's ready to go out there and be a monster and make it difficult for any offensive lineman. And so I don't know if I told you guys, but here you go. For all those guys in the chat, write this number down. If you're out there at practice, it's probably going to happen, and it's probably going to be the first fight. 61 v 59. Those guys are getting after it, and those battles are going to be fun one-on-one.
So
definitely the main event is 97 versus 58, Aiden versus Panay, but Ahmed versus those linemen, it could get physical, especially with 59 or 63. It's going to be fun out there when they get those battles. Hopefully they show them in front of the fans.
See, I think Aiden and Panay respect each other too much to come to blows, but Branch and Amon-Ra, that's my money for the first fight, to be honest with you. Based off these last 2 days.
Or Branch or JMO, they might go at it. They might, it's one of those situations where everybody wants to win, high competitiveness, and nobody wants to have a whole unit chirping at them. And the trash talk is of a very lovely variety in regards to when these guys are chirping at each other. I can't say specifically what they're saying to each other, but let's just say when great plays are made, everybody's letting each other know who's the top dog on the team. And I love the defense being chippy that way. It's coming from, clearly, it started with Aaron Glenn. Now it's worked its way down to Calvin Shepard. The defense is trying to get after it. And unfortunately today, though, you would like to see the offense kind of be in a little bit more rhythm. Goff wasn't great today, and the offense, didn't have their best moments for sure today.
Yeah, I want before we get too far away from it, I know you talked about Jack Campbell trying to make the play on Sam Laporta. I said it with Nolan Bianchi the other day, too. I think he's the coverage skills away from being a top 10 linebacker. Have you been able to notice any type of jump in that out of him?
Yeah, no doubt. Now, first and foremost, let's remind everybody Nolan definitely was probably the first one up there in the stands.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I was definitely having fun with the media out there hiding in the shade.
Well,
when
Doc,
you get a chance
it's
to
in
watch.
your blood. You could be out there in that heat.
It's out there. You take advantage. Be out there. We only get to see a month of football right there on the field. Take advantage. Don't hide in the shade. But I look at it and I say, when I look at the Detroit Lions, man, it's just one of those situations I'm just excited all the way around. Jack Campbell is the leader of the defense, and you have to say that too, because eventually, whether it be this year or next, he's going to be the captain. They made him an early round pick, and he's somebody that has an affordable contract right now. He flies to the football, and always too, when we're doing the early analysis through the first 4 days, it's not in pads. So when the pads come on, we'll know a lot more about coverage and how fast he is, reading everything. But right now, he's flying to the football. He looks definitely confident. And what I like about Jack, and there's different ways to view a player. You know, you have the rah-rah guys like Terrion, who's definitely going to be into it and let Amon-Ra St. Brown know when he makes a great play. Jack's all business. It's get to the ball, punch the ball out, be competitive, and play through the whistle and let everybody know that the defense is going to handle things. He's definitely around the football, knows what he needs to do, but that's what you expect from Jack Campbell. The best way to describe it, all business, all the time, and he ain't worried about what's being said outside. It's get after it, get better every single day. So I do think it's his defense, but you still want Alex Anzalone out there, and I hope they take care of it, because you're not winning a Super Bowl where a guy that played well for you and is a defensive captain, a locker room leader, emotional leader, is not there. It's not going to happen. So I expect that either they tell him, look, this is your last year and stop the chirping, or they give him some more guaranteed money and he's a little bit happier.
Is there a jump in his coverage skills, have you noticed, though? Or is he getting burnt, or is he doing well?
Yeah, absolutely. I do think that the tight ends are the group that are doing the best. There's a lot of plays run over the middle. Jack's right around the ball there, so it's always fun to see him get right after it. Listen, you're not going to have too many linebacker v wide receiver matchups early in camp. You see a lot of stuff. Situationally, you've been seeing on the day before the day off on Wednesday, the practice Tuesday, was a lot of short situations, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 5 kind of situations. So the plays were run short. So Jack was always around the football. But the tight ends, man, those are the guys that have been the most consistent. Today, the safeties were just out of this world. Eric Hallett was competing. Dan Jackson had a 1 rep. Where I'll tell you this, Calvin Shepard's bringing the pressure. And Dan Jackson literally got to full speed and would have destroyed Hendon Hooker if it was a rep. And he was just getting after it. He was just running full speed. He looked good out there. Avonte Maddox, the safeties had themselves a good day, in my opinion, today. And I just hope that the calf strain of Terrion Arnold isn't too bad. If it's a couple weeks, whatever it may be, to make sure he's healthy. Look, he wasn't going to play all that much in the preseason, but he was rising pretty quickly, and it was great to see. He was making plays and making them on Amon-Ra St. Brown. So I hope that the calf strain is very, very slight. We'll find out tomorrow. We asked Dan Campbell directly. It'll be one of the early questions asked.
Are they running the 4-3 out there? Someone texted me and said there's only 2 linebackers at a time out there. Is that true?
Okay. I can't really say, hey, here's the formation. I'll just say that in regards to, the linebacking situation, it's not when someone says that they're mixing and matching, there's a lot of different looks. No, they're not just running simple base sets. They're doing a lot of different things. Safeties are up and things like that. I'll just say simply, it makes pretty much sense that the base 4-man front that you're pretty much going to see as the start is going to be Aiden Hutchinson, Tyleik Williams, DJ Reader, and Marcus Davenport. From there, you got a lot of opportunities to mix and match, and you clearly understand that Jack Campbell and Derek Barnes are going to be the leaders. You hope that the 3 men that get the opportunity are Barnes, Jack Campbell, and Alex Anzalone. So you hope that the opportunities that they can mix and match. They're trying to find different units that work with a lot of different skill sets, and I like what I'm seeing from the linebackers. They're deep. And because the defensive coordinator was a former linebacker, and Sean Dion Hamilton's a name to pay attention to, I think that when we get a chance to finally talk to him, learning about his style and things like that, the best way to put it is, if you guys heard, Dan Campbell said, we're going to figure out a way to get pressure. If we have to fabricate it, we'll figure it out. And what that really means is a lot of the pressure, I think, is going to come from the Sam linebacker spot. You're going to see Derek Barnes at the line of scrimmage quite a bit. Naturally, he does that well. So why not take advantage of it? Hopefully, it sounds like today him leaving practice was just precautionary. He should be out there pretty quickly. By all accounts, the reports are that he's okay.
Great.
But yeah, I wish I could say, hey, this is what I'm saying. I can't say, here are the formations, because guess what?
No, you're good.
I'm gritty. But if Dan Campbell comes up to me and is like, why are you sharing our secrets? And looks at me, I'm going to be going the other way. I'm not going to phone on Dan Campbell.
Hey, Doc, Nick in the sound booth here. Wanted to ask you about the explosiveness of Aiden Hutchinson. How's he looking out there? He's currently second in odds to win Defensive Player of the Year. Do you believe that is a realistic expectation for Aiden Hutchinson coming off the injury?
Yeah, my man Nick, you look like a guy covering the Tigers who've lost 8 of 9, about to face Toronto this weekend. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. We'll get you back looking fly after a winning streak here.
Appreciate you.
Soon. DPOY, absolutely. Aiden, the biggest report, naturally, is Aiden looks better than he did last year. He's flying to the football, and look, he's motivated. He knows that if he has a good season, if he doesn't get the contract now, which I think it probably most likely, if you reasonably understand contracts, he's probably just salivating, waiting for Trey Hendrickson's deal to get done, Micah Parsons, and he knows he could gamble. He could say, okay, if Micah gets 43 and Trey Hendrickson's in that neighborhood, he goes out there, has 10, 15 sacks. He knows 45 to 50 million's coming if it's not already on the table. So his money's coming, and I think he knows it. And he's out there comfortable, looking ready to go. And psychologically, you guys all know, football was taken away from him last year, and he was on a torrid pace. 7.5 sacks, still led the team even though he wasn't there. And he's done this rehab before. He's going to come back strong. He's going to be in the mix. I think that if he doesn't produce the high sack total, all that will do is give, if the right thing to do would be to chip him, would be to kind of clutch and grab and see if you can get away with it. Marcus Davenport then will benefit, and the others will as well. But he's going to be an impact. The reason why they love Aiden Hutchinson is his motor. He's ready to go, and so far so good. It looks good. As advertised, 97 in the mix.
And another thing we've been hearing about a lot in camp, a guy who's improved, is Jamison Williams. You spoke on it yourself, but we heard him say the other day that Johnny Morton has him running more routes and a more expanded route tree. Can you touch on that? And are you seeing that out there as, the diversification of his route portfolio?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll talk on it. And if you visit our X page at Detroit Podcast, not only have I talked about Jamison Williams, I'm showing you footage of number one. Ask everybody else, why aren't you showing footage? You're allowed to. I want to bring the best coverage to the fans from the field up close, which means the closer you are, the better you are to see J-Mo flash his better hands. And look, here's the thing. I know people will equate, well, he's having the opportunity to run better routes because maybe Ben Johnson withheld him. But no, the idea is this. Ben Johnson's route tree was complicated, and it's predicated on reading and recognizing a lot of shifts and trends from the defense. And so if you're not on the right page, if there's miscommunication, then you're going to have a turnover. So now that he's more comfortable, another year in the system, definitely feeling a lot better, he's definitely a lot more comfortable to run in routes, out routes, a variety of mixes and things like that, playing off of Jared Goff. They're testing stuff out. So what that means is simple. This offense is not easy, guys. This is not something where you just show up and, hey, run a slant route. This is not Madden. This is complicated where if they believe they're single high safety, boom, there's a certain route they absolutely have to be at, and the receiver has to be at a certain spot. And Jared Goff is particular over and over. So it's an intricate, delicate offense, timing-based, but with a confident Jamison Williams, yeah, he's running more routes, flashing better hands. He looks like what a number one first-round pick wide receiver looks like. He's more confident, less drops, and there's opportunities for him to shine. He's more confident. And with experience comes confidence. And also, too, when you know that if you have a good year, over 1,000 yards and maybe 10 touchdowns, if you're the highlight guy, he's going to secure the bag over $20 million a year. So you're getting the highly motivated J-Mo, and that's why I think he's going to be buttoned up and make sure all the off-the-field nonsense is over. Money time is J-Mo time.
Yeah, I read one of those routes he ran. One of the comeback routes was on DJ Reed. Not much praise for him out of this camp. Is he holding his own there? These guys cutting him up?
No, he's holding his own. He's a vet, and it's quiet because he's a professional. The guys like him, Avante Maddox, they just go out there and handle their business. Just had a kid recently, and I got a chance to speak to him actually one-on-one, And, he's somebody that's an established vet, done it all, played in New York. So he's heard all the noise, heard all the rah-rah, and now he just wants to win. And this situation is perfect for him because he sees a competitive practice. He gets to go up against J-Mo. Look, there's times there's one-on-ones, and those are intended for the receivers. And there's times where he has a chance to shine. He's done very well. I thought one of the early practices before he took family time was great. Was one of the best. He made my list. Every single day, I write down people who impress me. And one of the first people that impressed me was DJ Reed. Good footwork, definitely good press man coverage. I think can be versatile in zone as well. Nobody's getting cut up per se, but I will say this. There's times where you can see that if J-Mo wants to, there's going to be nobody in the world that can guard Jamison Williams. He can turn on the Jets, and all you can do is hope to contain him. And one of those situations where if you can if you use your defensive minds wisely, if there's a guy that can cut you up, over the top safety help, and there's no better duo than Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch. Makes sense, right? If you're going to stop J-Mo, that's why I think Sam Laporta and Jahmyr Gibbs are going to definitely – listen, common sense, guys. You run J-Mo deep, you're going to have safety help. That's going to open up a lot of underneath stuff for Sam Laporta and Jahmyr Gibbs. They're going to cut up.
And I would be remiss if I didn't ask about the backup quarterback situation because that's all our fans seem to care about. But has Hendon Hooker looked – I know you said he was looking better after that first day and he was getting the second-team reps. Has he continued that level of play?
Yeah, I talked to Kyle Allen today, actually, and he's definitely competitive in the mix. He definitely I'm going to get the story up probably a little bit later tonight because I said, you know what? I have it in the bank. I was one of the rare people to talk to him. I'll come talk to you guys before I continue to write about the stuff I saw today. But today the second team unit was led by Hendon Hooker. There was it was messy. His passes were crisp, but there was a lot of procedural stuff. And so the offense is complicated because there's motions, there's shifts, there's protections. And so the onus for him now is get to the line of scrimmage, command the offense, get everything in order. It wasn't like that today. Procedurally, there was a lot of mess, and he was getting pissed. So there were times where you didn't get a chance to see him as much because it was just messy. But when he had his chance, he's definitely delivering the ball when needed. But he just, unfortunately, when you're a young player and you're still developing and learning, it's just one of those situations where you can't wait for a perfect open route to toss the ball. Sometimes you got to lead the receiver. You got to be hoping that, and the receiver is, be willing to kind of take a little bit of risk. Hendon is definitely a little bit more cautious than I would like. I like him to be a little bit more free. If you throw an interception, you throw an interception. It's practice. Sling the ball. But it's one of those situations where at times he's a little bit hesitant and he knows he can run, but the play's developed and 2, 3, 4 seconds, you're going to get popped. So he's developing. He's definitely getting better, a lot more crisp. He's bouncing between second team and third team, but Kyle Allen's going to push him. But I would be shocked if Hendon Hooker is the third-string quarterback. I think the opportunity to play with Tesla and some of the tight ends, I think will provide him some opportunities, and I think that he's going to showcase just enough to say, I'm the number 2.
I agree wholeheartedly. I do want to ask a little bit real quick, if I can, about the nickel position. Is there any type of rotation going on there, or has it been solely a Meek spot outside of when second defense comes in, obviously?
Yeah. No, there's no exclusivity. Guys, training camp, when you watch, there's a lot of mixing and matching because just look at it common sense-wise. If Amik goes down, you're not going to want to have just somebody there that just has never been at that spot. So the Lions like to cross-train a lot of different spots. So there'll be times maybe you'll even see Brian Branch there. I can't say specifically like how many or things like that, but Avonte Maddox is moving around, maybe in the spot that you're talking about, and is doing some things as well. So there's opportunities for others as well. And when Ennis comes back, I do think you'll have a chance to see him in the mix as well. So they mix and match, and you've seen some different guys on the outside. Sometimes you see Amik on the outside. I do think you'll get a chance in training camp to see Ennis on the outside. So yeah, I do think that what the Lions like about Avonte Maddox is veteran leader, quiet, handles business. You can put him at different spots, and he's a name to watch. He's a name to watch. Another safety, like I said, I think Avante's got a spot. So the 3 safety spots are there. The one left, I think, is for either Kennelly or Dan Jackson. They're going to battle it out all through camp. And but the other safeties as well made noise today. Hallett got an interception, jumped the route, and got in front of J-Mo and picked off Jared Goff. So these safeties know, and that's what's great is that's why you see such competitiveness is they know if I ball out, I have a chance because Dan Campbell and the Lions are one of those teams, and it's very true, and I can attest to it, being there every day for the last 7 years. If you ball out, if you show the coaching staff you're competitive day in, day out, you get a job. Like Kennelly or Hallett, if they play well this preseason, they'll beat out Dan Jackson. So that's why you see such a great camp is that the Lions reward the players that play well. So that's why you're seeing elevated play across the board, and it's great to see.
And before we let you go, Doc, I just did want this question. I know we can't tell the secrets of the Lions defense or anything like that, but we know that Aaron Glenn liked to send a lot of pressure, and he was kind of forced to because of his lack of pass rush. And Dan Campbell even spoke about that where he said, we'll have to fabricate it if we do. Have you seen a lot of more blitzes or the same kind of thing with Aaron Glenn's defense that you're seeing with Calvin Shepard's, or is that toned down a little bit?
Yeah, look, very common sense kind of stuff, right? Where you saw a lot of pressure come from the defensive backs with Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph when Aaron Glenn was there because that's his position. He understands how to put them in the right spot. Calvin Shepard's coming from everywhere. And it's a good sign. And so it's going to be a continuation of the defense. What that means is and you can check all this out at Lions on SI. I've written about this because many people are wondering, where's the pressure going to come from? From the interior, Tyleek, DJ Reader, they're not known for getting a lot of pressure. So when you say fabricated, that means, okay, outside of the edges, because you know Aiden and Marcus are going to bring pressure, that means it's going to come from the linebackers. It's just straightforward. You know it's going to come from Derek Barnes, Jack Campbell. It's going to come from the safeties as well. I think that why not blitz the guy that has shown that when he blitzes, he's definitely around the football and can make plays. So you're going to bring I'm not saying what's happening in practice, but common sense. You're going to use, at times, Brian Branch to blitz and bring pressure. You're going to have your safeties have some exotic looks. You're going to bring pressure from the linebacker spot, and I think the Sam linebacker spot presents a great opportunity to bring some pressure and be creative about it. Because from the interior, you just don't see the pressure numbers from those guys. They haven't historically done it, so I don't think that it's going to come a whole heck of a lot, at least early in the year. So when you fabricate it, it's going to come from the defensive backs or the linebackers. And so far, I would say it would be fun to be able to see what's going to happen when the pads are on and these guys start flying to the football. Yeah. It's going to be fun to watch.
Sounds like a perfect role for Zaire White to come in here, float between the secondary and the linebacker stuff. That'd be cool to close it on that one. Is that a replacement for Alex Anzalone in your opinion, or just a chess piece that Shepard can move around?
No, he had a good year last year. Somebody to pay attention to. If it does linger, if the hamstring injury does linger, it's a body that you can have for competition. But I would like to see what Turner or Pittman do. But, guys, a name to watch, and we can wrap with this. Another dog has been added to the Lions team. 1-5. Grant Stewart is a Detroiter. That guy is made for Detroit. He grinds. He goes after it. Give him some opportunities, man. He's a special teamer, but he wants to prove he can play linebacker. He told reporters today, and excitedly, he's like, I'm going to go lift today. And they're like, he also played 1 year in Tampa with Ndamukong Suh. So he's got the Suh gene in him. And Suh told him every day is a day to get stronger. And he's like, I put it in my notes today, Grant Stewart's like, if there's a day to be strong and work out, you go work out. So he tries to work out after every practice. And he's a dog, man. And he just hit 1-5. You just watch him. He's going to be competitive and do a lot of different things, man. 1-5 is getting his name written down in the notebook quite a bit. He's an alpha, and he can do some things. So I would like to see if he can, if White does come in, see some competition there as well. But I think it's Stewart's job because the man can ball out, and I think he's going to show it in front of everybody.
Doc, I appreciate the time, brother. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Doc.
Give a shout out to the articles you got rolling out today.
Absolutely. Kyle Allen, we have the question that people want to know. How's Giovanni Manu looking? I had a reporter do a little bit of a look at kind of over the 4 days what's been going on. So we got that. I did a podcast a little bit about an hour ago looking at my reaction to today and stuff like that. So just check out Lions on SI, si.com/NFL/Lions. And the hub of the operation, you can find me directly. All the videos, the inside analysis, the tough, gritty doc on X at Detroit Podcast. Hit me up. You like what I said today? You didn't like what I said today? let me know. We'll have a conversation. But thank you guys for having me and letting me share a little bit of time talking about the Lions. But remember, the Doc is gritty. You don't hide in the shade. When the heat's rising, the Doc steps up to the plate.
Hell yeah, Doc, appreciate you.
The only man on the beat that beat the heat.
Appreciate you, Doc. Doc is the man. Doc is the man.
Shout out to Doc for coming
He was literally, go follow him on Twitter. You can see the pictures of him on the field while all the other beat writers were up in the shade, up in the grandstands. No, we appreciate Doc's the man, dude.
I ain't even mad at him.
No, I would be up in those
I'd
stands.
be soft in the shade.
I would be up in the shade too, for sure. Doc is a stronger man than I.
For sure. Hey, Doc's proud of his Middle Eastern heritage.
Yeah.
It's in his blood. He ain't none of them.
No, I fold in the heat for sure. Make sure you tap in to Loom Cannabis. They've got the Buzzin' Long Drinks. Delicious 7.5 milligrams of THC in a can. They're perfect for the summer, whether it be at the golf course, the bonfire by the beach. No matter where you are, you should have a buzz in your hand. Go to loom.com to see the massive inventory. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. It's Loom Cannabis.
Jane's.
And Lady Jane's. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. Open 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon, and Ermanni and Edwards with Maz Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
You are easy. I think it's mic 2 or mic 3. They fixed it and put it back to the original one.
Yo. Yeah. What up, though? And welcome back. So they didn't hear me say that dumb.
No.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I am easy. I'm easy. I swear this time. Smell Rax on Chris.
Easy, I'm 3.
Skywalker in the building. Appreciate you guys for sitting through, rocking with us during the John Macaroon interview. I have to get that stuff in, man. I am a fiend. I'm not there. It's not open to the public yet. I don't even have tickets yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to scope out camp like I've been doing the past years. I can't talk about shit. I was there. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So if you guys have extra tickets, hit me up.
Yeah, me too.
Let me know.
I'm trying to go to camp again for sure.
One thing I didn't talk to Doc about, because it's kind of obvious, and they're not in pads. There's not much to take away from in these conversations, I feel like, but Tate Ratledge moved to right guard today, Smitty. Did you check that out?
No, I did not check that out.
Tate Ratledge moved to right guard. I can't say back to right guard because he's been at center the entire time. And then now Graham Glasgow stepped in for center. I still think it's more cross-training than anything.
Yeah.
They got Tate did a little interview piece afterward. Has
we got the video of Tate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Here we go. I think just the speed of everything happening. You at guard, you got a little bit of delay being off the ball, and then of course you get up here and you're going against quicker guys than I've seen before. So I think that was the biggest adjustment, just how fast everything happens.
To hear Frank's retirement and to take on the role that you're taking on here just a few days into camp, how much of a whirlwind has this been for you?
I've tried to keep it small. I've been getting in my playbook, studying that, and then coming out here and competing to the best of my ability. So that's I'm trying to control what I can control with that.
Are you doing a good job of it?
That I know of.
I was going to say, how do you think you've done at center so far?
Like I said, I've came out here and competed. I think I've done a pretty good job for where I've been at in the past. But like I said, it's about coming here and trying to better myself every day.
Shout out to Tate Ravlich. Yeah, getting out there today. So, again, I know that he went to right guard today. I don't think that is necessarily a frown upon like his performance at the center position. I just think it's Hank Fraley, Dan Campbell, and Johnny Moe trying to find the best 5-man combination on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Like, we got to get you these reps at center, but let's all see Graham at center. Like, who's doing better here, you know? And Tate said it right there. Like, it's playing football to me, you know? It's the center position, obviously, you got to do a lot more calling out protection. Exactly, IOL. The center position, you do a lot more calling out protections and whatnot, but he bounce the right guard, it's nothing to him. Like you said, IOL.
Interior crocodile alligator. Like, it's it's literally, I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Yeah, it's, you got to get them reps at both places because bang-ups are going to happen throughout the season. I don't even want to say the I word, but guys are going to miss a couple games here or there, especially on that offensive line. That's what's going to happen. So you want everybody trained at that. And he said it himself in that interview that that was from Brad Galley, by the way. Shout out to Brad Galley. He said, it's the speed of the game, and it's the speed of these guys that you have to react to, and that's what you hear about everybody that first gets into the league. This is the best of the best of the best that are playing in the NFL. So you got to get used to the speed, and he's going to be fine. But yeah, I'm not worried about that. I still think they want him at center. I still think he's going to play center.
Too. Yeah. I do too. But you got to listen. It's a competition, so you got to give the other guys some opportunity too. And that's what today was. Tomorrow,
Graham's flubbing his center snaps so he doesn't have to play there.
That's funny. Maybe he doesn't. I mean,
just snapping it right into the dirt every time. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know.
Because I was reading Dave Burkett's piece on it. Either Dave Burkett or Doc's piece on Graham Glasgow talking about this summer. He was training center because he had in mind that Frank was going to retire.
Hated left guard.
Hated left guard. Yeah, exactly. And then once he found out, we thought Frank was going to retire before Frank even retired. I mean, it was a bad situation. It's worse than any of us know.
Yeah.
That if everybody in the locker room was like, yeah,
knew what was going to happen. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He was, dude. I fucking love Frank, dude.
But tomorrow, I think will be the real. Obviously, you still have like 3-4 weeks of this situation. You got until September 2, we know for sure. But tomorrow, first day in pads, I think whoever's at center then on first team offense, who has a leg up.
Yep.
So I'm not even trying to speculate anything. I think it's going to be Tate as well.
I think it's going to be Tate.
I said I don't want to speculate, and I was like, I think it'll be Tate.
Yeah, we're speculating. It's speculation season.
That's very true.
Nick?
You got any speculations in there, bud?
I'm speculating all the time. I don't know. It's a lot on the Rook if he is to take that center role, but like we've said and we will continue to state, this isn't just a normal rookie. He's a 24-year-old, played 5 years in college. This guy needs to be ready to go, but I love the attitude that he can't replace an all-pro center, maybe even a gold jacket, center, and Frank Ragnow. Those are such big shoes to fill. I love that he's focused on himself, getting better every day, and, not trying to fill Frank Ragnow's role because he can't, but he can try his best just getting better every single day. So love to hear that mentality from Tate, the Rook.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have extra tickets to training camp, let me know. I'm there. I'll be there. I'll go with you. We'll get lunch, get drunk, whatever you want to do. I'll do whatever I gotta do for that ticket, please. Because the pads is when you find out, man. Like right now, we would say I like and I love Doc, and I love Corey, and but Ahmed Hassanin, let's see him in pads. It's the same way his defensive coordinator was talking today. Ahmed looks good. I can't wait to see him in pads because that's when you find out what a guy like that can actually do. I think the same thing for Giovanni Manu. You got to see those defensive linemen, the front seven of the defense specifically in pads before you kind of know what you got for sure. I think the same thing with the offensive linemen. Everything else, you kind of get your read on it through the 7-on-7 stuff, maybe outside of the running backs as well. But yeah, give me the guys in pads, Jared Goff included. Have you noticed? Well, a couple reasons why we haven't talked about Jared Goff. One, we kind of know. There's no competition there. Jared's going to be there, and he's a solid quarterback at the end of the day, regardless, no matter what. But I'm not going to ask anything specific until I know what he looks like with the offensive line in front of him and how well they're protecting him. It's just not a relevant conversation until then.
7-on-7s are great. My junior and senior year, we won 4 7-on-7 tournaments every offseason, and then we didn't win a game.
Exactly.
So, it doesn't matter. Dan Campbell hates the practices without pads for a reason. Put the pads on, see the guys go out there. Chris, You've been a couple of years deep into the Lion
Yeah.
training camp sessions now. Is there anything that stands out to you or anything you're not trying to speculate about?
Yeah, I mean, look, I hate to be that guy, but I just have to see this offensive line. That to me is, as the offseason has gone on, that has been the biggest question. I believe in a lot of the young players on the defense. I think the defense is going to be able to take a step up, but you just have to see this offensive line because it's the core of this team. The offense is the best part of this team. This is an offense first team, not a defense first team. And so that is integral to have that offensive line. So there's just a lot of questions there, and you have to see it. I will say, here in Tate, with that approach, I am buying in a little bit more stock into things are going to be all right. But I have to see it at this point. I'm sorry that's a basic take, but that's where I'm at with it.
No, you're right.
It's where we're all
It's
at.
the right
Yeah.
take to have. Yeah, you got, it sounds good. They're saying all the right things. Everybody's saying, like Taylor Decker is saying, there's a standard that we are elite. We're going to continue to be elite. Yeah, that's what you're going to say. Tate Ratledge getting snaps at center. That's awesome. You love to see that. He's saying, I'm going to do everything I can, and I'm ready to go out there and kill people. Yeah, that's great. That's what he should say. Let's get on the line, boy, and see if it plays a factor. I assure you it doesn't. You got to line it up.
Having a strong take now is a fast-track way to sound like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Got to see him. Tate Ratledge will be a Hall of Fame center. I think he's going to be really good. But, obviously, throw the pads on. And I think Tate is itching to throw the pads on because if there's one thing that guy does well, it's fucking maul people.
All right, we got a couple pieces from Calvin Shepard I'm going to go over when we get back. But first, we got to tell you guys about Mad Packs, ?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Let me tell you about Mad Packs. You can catch me with Mad Packs downtown in about an hour and 15 minutes. Come to Tin Roof tonight. The Mad Packs boys we're going to be out there. We're going to be handing out samples, talking Tigers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come chill with us downtown tonight. Mad Packs. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce here to keep in the game, performing at your best. For more information, visit him at MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or give him a call at 248-426-9944. Crazy. What up, though, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry, I forgot. What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your sister, tell your grandma. We appreciate you all being here. For Eazy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. We got Skywalker in the building. Once he finishes his little edit, he's got a segment coming up, and it's going to be a lot of fun around the league. But first, before we go all the way around the league, unless is this in Skywalker's around the league too? Did you ask him about
No.
that?
Do you have any Calvin Shepard stuff and you're around the league?
No. Okay. Calvin Shepard spoke today, and he had a couple things to say about the Detroit Lions, about Terrion Arnold. We've been talking about Terrion Arnold's leap, but Calvin Shepard himself echoed that sentiment. Here's what Shep had to say about the defense.
Big boy.
Like, I want to give credit to the players. I know we're early in training camp right now, but I wanted this to get out there. Not sure if anybody was going to ask me this, but these guys have bought in 110% to the culture that we as a defensive staff have brought here this spring. We talked about relentless effort, finishing on the ball, trying to force some more negative plays, turnovers, things like that. And these guys have been all in. I know we're only 3 practices in, but I think the effort, the finish has been absolutely.
Shout out to Calvin Shepard showing love to the players. And yeah, it is their ultimately at the end of the day, it's them doing the job on the field. But you still need a mastermind. You still need a leader to send them into battle with, a game plan with. And sometimes it's very important, not sometimes, all the time, it's very important that that guy can articulate that philosophy, that game plan every single game, every single week, I should say. That's one of the things that they said Ben was great at. It's one of the things that I believe Calvin Shepard will be great at. His ability to connect to these players 1v1 and have them understand their role on that defense. You saw it happen with the linebacker room. This became one of the deepest linebacker rooms in the league. I think actually was voted the deepest linebacker room in the league per PFF. Not that we care about the rankings, but let you know that, as a city that's constantly getting shit on, that was one thing that was a bright spot for him. And there's no big names in there outside of maybe Campbell.
Yeah, shout out Trevor Sycamore real quick. Congratulations on getting married, dude. We don't like PFF, but you're still a cool guy.
Shout out. I think I married a while ago. It's just the photos are finally coming out.
Oh, shit. Well,
still.
Congratulations.
And then specifically, too, this one, he kind of inherited, I believe. And I still believe Calvin Shepard's going to be not phenomenal with it. And I'm excited to see what he does with these pieces. The secondary's been dominating camp. You've heard it here. You've probably read it in articles. Terrion Arnold, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph. This is Calvin Shepard talking about the dominance of the secondary throughout training camp.
More early in camp, and then what excites you about seeing him this preseason?
Absolutely. I'm excited for him to get the pass on because I don't think his game could be seen into the passer on. With the way he plays, the mentality he plays with, the effort he plays with, he's everything we're about here. Like I said, it's just that development piece, the learning curve. That's why I don't want people to start saying, is he the answer? And guys, this guy's a rookie. He just started playing football 6 years ago. He just learned the freaking English language 6-7 years ago. So let's not turn this guy into Lawrence Taylor or something like that. This is a rookie. He's on a developmental swing, but he's been afforded the opportunity to work with one of the best, if not the best in the league, in my opinion, in Casey Rogers. And I'm already seeing it. I saw it in the spring, but that guy's all in. Whatever his potential is, I may it'll reach it because he's going to work at it that way.
So what about Amon-Ra?
Yeah, you hear the echoed sentiments from Doc that he was just talking to you about Ahmed Hassanin wanting to see him in pads and him being all over the place. And there's Calvin Shepard doing the same thing. And we know that Calvin Shepard is not afraid to play rookies. He doesn't like to play rookies, but he's not afraid to play rookies, as his viral Hard Knocks moment where he didn't want to start Malcolm Rodriguez, but he ended up having to. And this is a guy who I don't think he's going to start or anything like that. God forbid. Ahmed Hassanin should not start week 1. But they like these guys for a reason. We remember the combine video of Ahmed Hassanin when he's yelling at the guy that's helping him do his drills, like the guy who's pulling the little football on the stick to have him start his drills. Remember, Ahmed was barking at him, getting all hyped. That's the type of player that this regime likes. That's the type of attitude that this regime likes and this regime needs amongst their players. So I'm excited to see what Ahmed does when they get the pads on as well. I expect him to stand out because his level of play, his athleticism, and his just ferocity is going to be good to see. And I wouldn't be surprised. Doc said him in 59. Who's 59? Is that?
I'm pretty sure it's Manu.
Is that Manu? Okay, yeah. Let's see the two big foreigners going after it, dude. I'd love to see that fight. Shout out Dana. Somebody called Dana White. Two big foreign guys are about to fight. No, I love Ahmed and what he brings to the table. I can't wait to see that kid getting some pads.
Yeah, for me, the Amon Hassanin stuff, I love everything he had to say. I think that's everything we've believed to be the case with Amon Hassanin just throughout the spring into now. And now I like the respect too that he said, let's be patient a little bit. Like also like no, this guy is still a developmental piece. He's not given the expectation. Like yeah, I'm excited to see him in pads, but let's also keep in mind he's a developmental piece for this team, and let's not expect him to jump in and replace our guy Davenport right away.
No.
Although, knock on wood, never mind. I'm excited for Amon-Ra. What I'm most excited for is what I originally went to, and it's the secondary. Here's Coach Calvin Shepard talking about the Detroit Lions secondary and it being a strength of the team.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's the strength of not only the defense, but that's one of the deepest spots on the team when you talk about our secondary and the corner position. And that's going to be a luxury to us this season as far as moving people around, being able to create different matchups that we want to dictate, not what the offense is trying to dictate. And these guys are growing. Terrion Arnold took a huge leap, in my opinion, this offseason. He progressed during his rookie year, but he's come in not only this offseason, but this training camp looking like a different guy. His body's more developed, but also from the neck up, the mental aspect of the game. He's seeing it faster. He's feeling the routes faster. So that's a guy I've already seen the leap in, and I've been anxiously looking forward to Raxter getting back out there because he's a guy in the spring that you saw taking that next step as well. But with guys like DJ Reed and Meek Robinson leading that crew, showing them how to work, showing them how it's done, I think we're headed in the right direction for sure.
I think it's so dirty, the versatile pieces they have, on top of them making leaps in their personal games as well. Terrion Arnold, being able to play him inside, outside. Meek Robinson, same situation. You got Brian Branch, who came into this league originally as a nickel, now moved to safety. And you talk about Dan Campbell fabricating pressure, right? And him talking about Calvin Shepard, that is, being on the attack with the defense. Like, these are the type of pieces you want to do that. These are the guys that help you, allow you to take these risks like that. Like, you blitz a Brian Branch when you have a Kirby Joseph back there. You could blitz a Terrion Arnold when you have a Meek Robinson back there. Like, I think it's crazy because you can only get so creative with a defense, in my opinion. Maybe outside of the stuff Flores is doing. That guy's kind of absolutely wild with it. But I think we're going to see that evolution in the Detroit Lions defense. Now that these guys are taking steps in their personal game, but also just in their mental game, too, where you start doing a little bit of that weird, freaky stuff.
Yeah, and this just popped up on my Twitter, so it's just a little sidebar here.
It's popping.
And I know PFF, bleh, but all around lockdown DBs, there are only 5 defensive backs who had an 80 coverage and run defense grade in the NFL last year.
Reed.
Kyle Hamilton, Jesse Bates, Patrick Surtain, Cooper DeJean, and Kirby Joseph.
Ooh!
So Xavier McKinney, not in that list. So Kirby Joseph is a better run defender and does it more often than Xavier McKinney. Fuck out of here. He's not as good as Kirby Joseph in any aspect of football. But, okay, back from the sidebar to the real bar. Yeah, we talked about this being a top 5, top 3 secondary in the NFL, and we weren't just blowing smoke. Like, this unit is extremely deep. When you look at the rotational pieces you even have, when you talk about coming off of the bench, you've got Ennis Rakestraw is probably your first option, and then you look at Rock Ya-Sin and Avonte Maddox as well as 2 veteran guys who have played a lot of snaps in this league before. This secondary is going to be scary. Not only their leaps as players, and obviously a lot of them being young players, physically leaps and becoming stronger and more physical players, learning the game more. Like Calvin Shepard said right there, Terrion Arnold understanding the routes and different things that wide receivers are trying to do. But having Aiden Hutchinson back is going to help all of them even more. So, yeah, I don't think a top 5 secondary is too much of an ask for these guys. When you talk about by far and away the best safety tandem in the NFL, I think the second and third best safeties in the NFL. And then you've got 2 cornerbacks that you expect a lot out of, and a couple bulldogs with Ennis and Amik. So I'm excited to see the secondary play.
You hear him talking about Hackett Jr. as well, and we have Doc on getting that interception on Jared Goff while covering Jameson Williams. That's your safety moving to corner because of the injury to Terrion Arnold in his Rakestraw. Like, that's like, I guess that's where I'm seeing the development of this defense going. And if we're not able to get the pressure with Aiden Hutchinson, if we don't get the full season out of Davenport, I do believe they'll be able to fabricate and get the production out of this defense. If they're not getting to the quarterback, the fact that they're trying to get after the ball, I think it's something that benefit us too. Talked about it yesterday. The J.J. Swat version of Aiden Hutchinson. I'm talking about that, though, across the defense. Like, hey, if we're not getting to the quarterback, we're getting a lot of pressures, but we're not returning sacks with them, let's get our hands on the balls. A couple PDs, a couple strip fumbles, whatever you want to call it. I think all that stuff's loading up this year for the Detroit Lions defense. A lot of tough quarterbacks to test it against, though. But I do believe Calvin Shepard inherited one hell of a defense, and he's leveling it up. I do want to go to break real quick, come back, because we promised our intern we'd go around the league with him. So let's go ahead and do that first. Tell me about Caesar Sportsbook. I will tell me about Caesar Sportsbook as well as you. Caesar Sportsbook, head over to the website right now, CaesarSportsbook.com, or scan the QR code and use promo code Woodward1000 with your first deposit. If you make a bet up to $20 with your first bet, you get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. Scan the QR code and visit the gambling hotline if you got some issues.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball's gone. Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Listen, if you don't already, do it. You're here. You're here right now on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel and follow us everywhere at Woodward Sports, Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch. Give us a follow. You know we're the best digital network when it comes to Detroit sports. Nobody does it better than Woodward Sports. Get live breaking news, reactions from all the personalities you know and love here at Woodward Sports. Give us a follow everywhere at Woodward Sports. Do it.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. We're hosting our first ever Make-A-Wish on the Woodward Heavyweights. We have our guy,
I don't know, we have Chris here every
Skywalker,
day.
Lucas Summerhill, blood type. Oh, I just gotta know anything else about this guy other than his first and last name. We were doing around the league
How'd
with
you get to learn your
intern.
interns, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I know he works at Michigan State.
There you go.
There we go.
I can make a list of things. They're not all appropriate.
I'm just gonna come up with a spreadsheet.
He's got red hair.
Yeah, he's got red hair.
What's the game day? What's the game day lineup for you, Skywalker? What's a typical game day life in East Lansing for you?
Well, in MSU, I mean, I'm working for recruiting, so like, I can't even I can't tailgate or do nothing like that. I just gotta go to the stadium, go to the Neds, and get ready.
What is that? You gotta do you gotta be like a cool guy, like rizz them up, or you gotta be like their bitch?
Pretty
when
much
you're
rizz
recruiting?
them up, yeah. Like just make sure
They
have
picked
a really
you for that job? No,
oh
I'm
yeah,
fucking-
yeah. I'm certified professional,
There we
but
go.
yeah, just make sure they have a good time and all that.
Hell yeah.
No, Skywalker's got game for sure.
100%.
Taking them to Luhas.
100%. Got not Luhas, but
it's fair.
Around there.
Wait, so you gotta show
Take
them a
the
good time?
whites to Luhas. The whites love Luhas.
There we go.
I always, anytime I would go to Luhas, I would see a white basketball player.
Is that Hulk Hogan in the corner?
Whether it be Joey Hauser or Matt McQuaid or anybody, I would always ring light. All the whites love Luhas, man. It was a good spot.
Yeah, shout out to Luhas, great spot. I like Blue Haas too. You know what I'm saying?
Peanut Barrel's good too. Take them to Peanut Barrel.
Peanut
Get some
Barrel's
Long
good.
Islands.
Sounds like
the Reuben at Peanut Barrel is
I love Long
fucking
Islands.
money, dude. You can they
guys already
literally
know that's my
they
go-to.
will literally only allow you to drink 2 Long Islands at Peanut Barrel because they will fuck you up.
Yeah, right.
I
Challenge accepted.
All right, we can go. You'll be passed out if you drink more. They literally will be like, no, you can't have another one.
That the MSU and U of M's in East Lansing this year, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, our boy Skywalker.
Oh, we're
Gotta
working.
pull up.
We're working a lot of things for college football season.
Okay.
Tailgates, on campus, for different events.
Are you allowed back on after the thing?
I haven't been to East Lansing, I think, since I graduated.
I haven't either.
I know you're.
But all right, Luke, let's go around.
You're the reason why we can't have more than 2 Long Islands.
Let's get started. So recently, a bunch of new uniforms have been revealed. I don't know, Chris. We got a couple of these in VMix, but the Packers, the Browns, the Steelers, and the Saints all revealed some new form of apparel.
All right, here, I'll just throw them up.
For sure.
There's
First
the
one we
Packers.
saw.
Packers.
I like those. I think who did Notre Dame do like the throwback
They
helmets?
pretty
like
much
that?
copied
Illinois,
Notre Dame,
right?
Notre Dame and Illinois.
Yeah, I think they both did it. Yeah,
I think those helmets are sweet, but yeah, it's pretty. This is like an exact copy.
They pulled it off though.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it when Illinois did it. I liked it when Notre Dame did it. At the professional level, though, leave it alone.
I don't like it at all.
I like the helmets. The jerseys are.
Did you like it at the college?
No.
Yeah. I
And
guess like
also
when I think
Illinois
Green Bay
kicked-
Packers, you think the color fucking green.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, Illinois kicked Michigan's ass in them, so.
well, that's why you didn't like it.
They did.
Probably.
I do remember you tweaking in the chat.
Yeah.
The group chat that day.
Yes.
We're all like, sweet helmets. Like, fuck no, this is.
Yeah.
That was our early bar
Him and Booner were like, these helmets are stupid.
Yeah,
dude.
the only guys who didn't like him were the
were
Michigan
him and
fans.
Booner.
Yeah, it's true.
If Michigan came out wearing that shit, Nick would be all over that
Hell
shit.
Oh, for sure.
He'd be
All
covering
over
his
It
pants
was
over that.
tacky as hell. Not for me.
All right, next up, or is there another? What's
Yeah,
the next?
there's
Yeah,
more.
we got
There's
all
more. I
the
just
next
showed
fit?
one. All right, so here is the next one. Boom. The Saints.
Saints look so ass.
Saints
It
look-
looks terrible.
Cam Jordan looks like he's going through it. Right?
Bro, he looks like a Disney character.
He looks like that. Looks like AI.
Straight out of a Targaryen.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
there,
he
yeah.
does look like that.
Yeah.
What's the C?
Valerian.
Valerian?
Yeah.
A tar what?
Targaryen.
The Valerian's the C shit
Yeah.
guys, whatever. Wow, yeah, he looks like
Yeah,
that.
he looks like the.
He looks like the bad guy in a Disney movie.
This just
They
looks
do
King of
call
something.
the Blackfires are a thing too, but they're
Delete.
they're fake targs. They are
Big tards.
targs.
Okay.
Targs.
What?
They are kids of the Valerians that claim they're Targaryens, but they call them Blackfires.
Nice.
Nice.
That's book read only.
To me, this kind of looks like a high school jersey, honestly.
He does kind of look
It
like
looks
Sea
like
Snake.
Lancers North. That's why I meant
Yeah,
sea snakes.
that's- yeah.
All right.
Valerian.
Valerian.
All right. Next and last one he's got.
Cut
of
that
this
brother's head off.
before.
That shit was
Hard.
New season's
Boom.
coming out soon.
These
Oh,
are the
that's ugly.
Steelers' new jerseys.
That's disgusting.
That looks like that. Literally looks like the shit they were wearing when Bane blew up their stadium.
yeah. Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. That looks like a
bumblebee ass uniform.
that looks
Yes.
like yeah. That's
Not a fan.
That is
Last
not good.
offseason, we got so many cool jersey
Yes, we
releases.
did.
And then this year, it's just like.
No, they're the Bucks. Do we have the Bucks in there too? Because
Oh,
the
no, I
Bucks
don't
new
have
jerseys,
Creamsicles.
those are fucking.
Yeah.
The new old
they're like
ones?
reverse creamsicles.
Yeah.
It's like the white jerseys with the creamsicle details.
That's
They're
sick.
fucking dope.
They're doing a.
Lions got blessed because our jerseys, all of them, are fucking sick.
When the Buccaneers and the Seahawks play, they're both going to be in their retro jerseys. It's going to be like a retro bowl kind of thing.
That's sick. Seeing
So
the
it's a retro
Creamsicles.
Seahawks in and the lime green.
Yeah, the best jerseys in the league are ours, the Seahawks throwbacks, the creamsicles, and the Kelly green Eagles jerseys. Those are fire. I can't lie.
Yeah.
We also did have this that we teased earlier but did not show. The Cleveland Browns.
What is the What's the difference?
Darker.
They got brown helmets now. And the funniest thing about
That's
this is
it?
that, yeah, they're sponsored by Dude Wipes, and they just look like shit. Like,
They got Dude White is on the jersey.
hey, you look it in the corner, in
Oh
the bottom
my-
right.
Oh yeah, it says Dude White.
Hold on,
Dude.
let me zoom in on that.
No, it's fine.
Like-
You can see in the corner of the picture.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about the actual jerseys.
Oh wow, yeah, that is just.
But just switch to black.
At
Do
least
black
we're
and
not
orange.
the Browns.
So like,
Sometimes if it's late at night and I'm partaking, and NFL's running old highlights of old games, I could convince myself to like every single jersey in the league. I'm like, damn, Falcons jersey, kind of hard.
Old
Falcons
Falcons
got-
jerseys
New York
are fire.
Giants, kind of clean. Like it's kind of hard. It's
Classic,
traditional, right?
yeah.
Classic,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Nothing about the Browns.
No.
Nothing. Maybe the orange ones. You like the orange ones?
The orange ones were. I like
The
I
closest
like
I
the
came.
white ones. I like the white. The best Browns jerseys I think were the white ones during the Josh Gordon era when it was like white, brown, and orange. I think
Oh, yeah,
those,
those were clean.
Those were cool.
Brown and orange is just such a weird color combination.
Man,
Like,
it really is.
And they're in Ohio, and they're a
Yeah.
terrible
It
organization.
doesn't help, man. This is weird. Fun fact: the Browns' first brown helmet in team history. How?
Lucas was a Browns fan, right?
He tried.
Yeah,
he
and
tried.
then hated it.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the people
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
yeah,
did not like it.
That's why he's a Lions fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think we have the best jersey. I think the Lions black jersey the best jersey in the NFL right now.
I don't know. Those creamsicles.
The creamsicle ones are pretty sweet.
Black. I'm
and
a fan of
the Kelly green ones are the Kelly green ones.
Eagles.
Yeah, those are fucking sweet.
Was that the one that got the wing patches on
It's
them?
like got the full eagle.
Yeah. Nope. Give me the black.
All black jerseys in prime time hit different.
Fucking hard.
Night game, full day to tailgate.
I like the black Falcons jerseys too, like the Dirty Birds
with
black
the
Falcons.
red, yeah,
Those are hard, dude.
Nick likes those
black
all-white Vikings jerseys.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Actually, you know what? I'll say there's one maybe harder.
That was a double Nick shot, dude. All white and Vikings. Nice.
Those are nice. I'm not gonna lie.
J.J. McCarthy.
The Bengals all whites with the stripes.
The white tiger.
Fucking
the
hard.
white
And the
tiger.
helmet.
The helmet is
that shit's hard. That's probably the best. Actually, I'll take that back. Lions number 2.
I might actually have to become a Vikings fan now.
You already are.
Because of you guys.
He's just trying to make excuses.
Dude, yeah, you're just trying to validate it.
All right, fine,
Shook
guys.
him over
I'm
the
Vikings.
Lions one time.
Yeah. You locked him. All right. What's next?
So Caleb Williams says that his goal for this season is 4,000 passing yards and a 70% completion rate. Do we think he even gets 3,000 yards and a 60% completion rate?
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we think he'll
3,000
even
yards.
eclipse that?
Yeah, he could do that.
The completion rate, I don't know. But the passing yard, I think he'll be over 4,000 passing yards. I think they finally get it.
Really?
I think it's finally the year where the Bears have a 4,000-yard passer.
I think he'll be like 37.
Bears have never had a 4,000-yard
36.
passer in their entire
I know, but you're a fan.
life.
What?
Gun guy says take your pants off.
All right, so you said what's his goal? 70%, right?
70% completion and 4,000 passing yards. I feel like he could get like
4. I thought you
3,500.
said 3,000.
Nah, 4,000.
Oh, 4,000. No.
Yeah.
And definitely not 70%. No.
You don't think he'll get 4,000 yards?
There's no way.
That's really not that hard.
I
With
think
17 games.
I think one of the things that Ben said when he got the job was he kind of should, and we talked about it because he kind of shouldn't golf about it. I got a mobile guy now, a guy that can do other things, and Ben likes to get freaky with it. I can see him drawing up some stuff for Caleb to
I
go.
hope he tries to do some stupid shit.
And Jack Campbell catches
And
him.
Jack Campbell just obliterates him,
Jack
dude. Oh, man.
or Brian Branch.
Or Brian Branch. I
Yeah.
hope he tries to do some stupid fake naked boot and Caleb Williams is coming off the other side and you just see the meat missile come screaming in there, dude. That's Jack Campbell's nickname,
I
by
think
the
he'll
way.
have like 3,600 yards.
I could see him getting 4,000. It's not that. There's 17 games now. I'm 4,000 yards is not like this giant accomplishment.
All right. The Buccaneers signed Florida defensive tackle Desmond Watson, that 450-pound defensive tackle, and he just got placed on the non-football injury list because of his weight. Do you think this guy has any success in the NFL or even like plays a significant amount of snaps? Or is he just too fat?
He's too fat. There's no way he would get exposed. Even situationally, you
This guy
can't
lose
play
a
him.
little bit of weight. He's just fucking hating on the fats.
This guy's got to lose 150 pounds if he wants to be.
450. I mean, they drafted him, right? Or did he sign?
I
Under
think he was a UDFA.
Yeah. Free agent.
He couldn't play
If
at
he
Florida.
makes the team-
He couldn't play at Florida. He's not going to play in the NFL.
If he makes the team, he'll play.
350. He's got to lose like 100 pounds.
At
to
least
just, like,
100 pounds.
Even like
He'll be a
play
practice squad guy. They'll call up a couple injuries and then like a third and one, like one of a situation like that. Roll him out there. He's filling all the gaps.
Yeah.
I don't know if I haven't seen him in action. I have fucking no clue about the guy that needs
Tush
fat.
push specialist, I feel like.
Ooh.
Just to stop that.
I like that. that.
Yeah. And then the Eagles just released their Super Bowl ring. We got a picture of it in VMix.
Yes, we did.
This might be the most fire Super Bowl ring like of all time. Like this might beat Los Angeles's ring.
Yeah, I think.
Didn't know it was a video. He said picture.
Sounded unlicensed.
Yeah.
Demonetized.
It sounded unlicensed.
I got it fast
Didn't
enough.
it though?
But
this is yeah.
And it was only like 3 seconds. So
Yeah,
it
I
was
got
really
it
fine.
fast enough.
It did sound unlicensed
All
as
right.
fuck.
It sounded
Some
like
generic
as
yeah.
sports music.
Yeah. So that's it again.
Yeah, dude, that thing is fucking insane, bro.
it's got wings that pop
Yeah,
out.
I sent
Like,
this in the group chat, and
That's sweet.
I said
I
these
didn't
are
catch that
fucking
the first
hard,
time.
and people got mad.
I hate the Eagles.
Those should be ours.
I fucking they talk the most shit.
But
I don't know
they're backing
I don't know
up.
they'd even be there had we not lost half our fucking team. I hate the Eagles. I mean, it's sweet.
They shouldn't have beat
sure,
the Rams.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie though, with the Lions, with their logo and how pristine it is, they get one.
The
they
Lions,
can really
the
do
Lions
something
Super Bowl ring
crazy
is
with it.
going to be.
Does this one open
insane
up
when
like
they get
the Rams one? The Rams one's pretty. Open up at the stadium.
The top
The
comes
top
off,
comes
yeah.
off.
Yeah. What's inside of the Eagles one? You know.
I don't know.
Rocky's face. Sylvester Stallone. Yeah.
Fucking Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, those are fucking sweet though.
I fucking hate the Eagles. Damn it.
Yeah.
And then last thing, the Giants just announced that Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback for this season.
No shit.
Do you guys think Jackson Dart has any chance?
I heard he looks
starting
like
any games?
shit.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad.
I heard he
His,
looks
like,
rough.
first pass was
But
Trouble in paradise, Benny?
But Dabo came out and he said,
I didn't expect him to be, offensive rookie of the year like Terran Arnold or anything, but yeah, shots.
High expectations for Brad Holmes
He
and
could,
his draft picks.
he could maybe get the
retort.
job halfway through the season or something because Russ, it's not like Russ is going to do anything.
Nah, he's bad. He's bad. It's like, no. Not even that.
We'll see.
I'm not
Jameis
buying the
with
hype.
listen, Dabo set the record straight. Like, we got him, but don't excite yourself. It's going to be like a 2-year project.
It's going to take some time, as
I'm excited
most
to see that defensive
quarterbacks
line,
do.
though. Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to throw him in the fire and have him be ass and have him benched like they did, like the Panthers did with Bryce Young. Just ruin his confidence.
You guys hear the Browns theory? I heard Coward talk about it.
What is it?
They're going to tank, get Arch Manning, sign Nick Saban, head coach.
Ooh,
tied to
That
he's
would be a
tied
Browns
to the
move.
owner of
Nick Saban
Cleveland.
is not a good NFL coach.
Lions out of tank for Arch Manning. Hot take.
That is an extremely hot take.
The Rams said they want Arch Manning, which I don't know how they would get him, but
they'd make it happen.
If I'm the Browns,
That
I'm
team
starting
fucked them
Shadur Sanders and just tanking. See
The
if we
Rams
got
came out
anything.
openly said we want Arch
they were
Manning.
like, "Yeah, we want to work. We want to get Arch Manning."
No.
I can't wait to watch him start at Texas this year. Texas OSU week 2, I think it is.
Yeah, I heard somebody. Was it Neil saying that he's overrated?
Neil said he's not going to live up to the hype.
I mean, the hype is out of control. I'm not gonna lie.
This is per
Less hype than Lawrence,
Less hype.
I would say.
per Charles Robinson.
He's gonna still lead
Yeah,
the
because
fan.
Lawrence lived up to it though.
Per
you know,
rookie or
Yeah.
freshman.
Per Charles
championship.
Robinson, who's the senior NFL reporter for Yahoo, the Rams reportedly have Arch Manning as a clear QB1 compared to the other guys coming out, and covet him as the succession plan post Matthew Stafford. A high-ranking Rams source even told him they'd still pursue Manning if Stafford continues playing in 2026.
Yeah.
No fucking shit.
So
And
the Rams are going to try
Lions-
to trade for, because they're not going to get the number 1 pick.
Yeah, not
Well,
at all.
who gives up that?
Yeah,
pick?
no one's
No
giving
one.
up that.
You know what I mean? Like,
The
nobody's
Rams are
gonna
in
do that.
fantasy land if they think they can land him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you give a big enough bounty.
His hype
I
is
would-
actually bigger than Trevor Lawrence too, because they had those
We're
NIL
talking
commercials.
5, 6, 7
I
first
would-
rounders.
6, 7.
Is it?
I would. Yeah, I think it starts at 3.
From what, like pick 10, like to get up to Arch?
Yes.
I don't think anybody's moving it,
We'll see.
especially if it's Cleveland.
Well, I just think of what's his name NIL deals with Dr. Pepper last year, and they were like hinting towards Arch Manning and those. Like he was like making fun of it. Like
Yeah, I'm just saying. If I was the Browns, I would consider trading that pick if you get it. If you're getting 3 first-round picks out of it with the team you need to build and the holes you need to dig out of financially.
they need a rookie quarterback to operate with.
I mean, they're still
cap
paying
situations.
Deshaun Watson, so
I think they keep it.
The GOAT.
the go.
Well, that was crazy. Let's go to break.
I mean, he
Man
was
just
a
said we
really
should
good
tank.
quarterback.
He was
beforehand.
really good for
He
Houston.
took the Texans to the
Yeah,
playoffs.
he was insane for Houston.
That was crazy.
That is crazy. Luke, fantastic job.
On the field, of course. Off the field, he's a dirtbag.
He's a dirtbag. Tell us about Black Rock.
He's got a Hulk Hogan shirt underneath his.
All right, look, it is another week of competitions here with BlackRock. There are 8 weeks of giveaways. Roll on with week 2. Congrats to our Tigers winner, Chris from Canton, for the first week. And now you could win filet for a year. That is 1 filet entree, 8 ounce, every single month Enter by scanning the QR code, and that entry not only gets you into this week, but also for the grand prize, which you know is 4 tickets to the home football opener on September 14th. Entry closes for this competition July 27th. Ready, set, sizzle.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. They have deals to offer everyone. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to letsstanford.com. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. Les Stanford, together let's ride.
Ryan's corrupted you.
Yeah, he has, for
and
sure.
I'll never forgive him for it.
No, it's definitely true.
It is what it is.
6-7.
It is what it is, my boy. Oh, damn, we're in the final segment?
We are. Kinda. I mean.
Kinda. We got to do another break.
Yeah.
Do you want to just close the show with the
Yeah.
break? Okay. I have one
Ben
in.
Johnson.
We got to do it now, actually. Yeah,
and
fuck
Gold
it.
Crown.
So, our social media team, I think it was Trav, I don't know who it was, trolled everyone. They posted Caleb Williams' practice footage from last year where he's throwing picks. And the people are like talking, obviously Bears fans are pissed off.
You got it going?
It's from last year. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing
That's
blew
my
up.
guy, Trev.
They're all pissed off. But then he actually fucking sucked dick yesterday.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson. You guys got to hear this for yourselves. I'm not even trying to recap it. Just listen to this.
All right, dude, I got 3-cam this to be safe, right?
No, you're good. But you can if you want.
I'll give me a second. Let me 3-cam it just to be safe.
Essentially,
this looks like.
Well, I'll just start giving my pre-take because I already listened to it already. I think Ben Johnson's a brilliant offensive mind. I really do.
He's a dork.
Dork. But I've always questioned, is he a leader of men?
Season.
He may hate his job this season. And
Jahmai Jones, solo home run. Tigers up 1-0.
Sounds kind of like he might be a little bit of a Matt Patricia. A little bit of a little.
We're going to do it my way type of
little
thing.
dictator. You know?
I'm not surprised.
And like you could be that way when you're Dan Campbell, but when you're 5'9", skinny ass Ben Johnson, I don't know if you could be like as much of a dick because other guys are like, I'll fucking kill you.
Who allegedly has people chained up in his basement. Allegedly. Here's what he had to say.
Now, more notes. Caleb Williams' first pass, an 11-on-11, guys, an interception by Tremaine Edmonds, which some people thought would have been an easy pick six if things were full speed. Another note here. Ben Johnson, about an hour into the practice, first unit, lining up out there, an 11-on-11, getting ready to go. They botch something, and then they botch it again. Ben Johnson, we got yelling from Ben Johnson, and he benched the first unit. He did like a line change. He's like, get out of here, sit down, and he brings in the next line.
The whole first unit, the entire offense.
Yeah, that was it. Like, bring on in the Case Keenum line.
Listen.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's bad. What do you mean that's bad? This is what. Here is my take on it. Is I just don't know that he's patient enough to be a head coach. Like we know from our experience here, from listening to defensive coordinators talk about it through The Athletic, very, very complicated scheme, very complicated offense to run. Right? You're going into a situation with new offensive linemen that never played alongside each other, and Joe Jackson, Tooney, the other guy that looks like me,
Darnell Wright.
Darnell Wright, right? A quarterback in his second year who is he can make shit happen on the fly, but he's never been able to stick to, if that makes sense. He's never been able to, like, play the scheme out. He's always just did whatever the fuck he wanted to. Like, that in itself is going to take time. We watched it take time here in Detroit specifically. You got new players there, and on top of that, you're also a new coach. If you're that impatient, like, if they're not getting it right the first day, you're fucking bench. I don't know, man. I think this might not work out. I don't think he's a leader, man.
I think
he might lack the emotional intelligence.
I think that's an aggressive take. I'm not mad at the take because fuck him, but
no, you're Ben Johnson's fan.
I don't know if this is a microcosm of that. I think it could just be him, like, trying to set a tone that, listen, mistakes are not accepted. We have to be efficient. We have to do this. So I'm sure he just sat him down for a couple plays and brought him right back out there.
Probably be fine after like 6-7 weeks, maybe.
6-7.
Yeah, I think the Bears are going to miss the playoffs again this year.
I do too.
I can see maybe sub 500, but they got a really tough schedule.
Yeah.
Really complicated scheme. I don't know they'll be able to get things on track. Now, I'm not canceling out him or Caleb Williams. I'm just saying I think we got at least like 2 years before we see what this thing is.
I agree with you for sure that he's not the leader of men that Dan Campbell is. I think anybody with 2 eyes and a brain can say that. But I don't know if this is push the panic button. I mean, hopefully he just keeps benching them, and hopefully they never get any run because fuck the Bears.
At this rate, he's going to have to bench the whole entire team.
Oh! That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't think that's good at all. This sounds like Matt Patricia-esque to me, to be honest with you. Little fucking dictator there.
I mean, sure, if you want to take it there. I don't know. I didn't feel that strong. It didn't.
Got a little Mussolini in him?
It's not grabbing me.
Nick?
I don't know about dictator. That's a little harsh, but I don't think he's...
Not fucking.
I don't owe Ben Johnson shit, so, I mean, I hope he sucks, first of all. Second of all...
I don't know you shit, Ben Johnson.
Nothing. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be the greatest leader. I feel like he's a little bit awkward in a sense of connecting to people because of that maybe hyper awareness. It's maybe some sort of ADHD or some sort of autism. I don't know. All right, allegedly.
Clip it.
He's like hyper fixated on obviously being
Local
a brilliant
reporter calls Ben Johnson autistic.
You guys know what I mean, like ADHD, like he's Asperger's, something like that.
Just call it autism.
I mean, I'm tweaking a little. It's
you guys know what I mean. Right? Obviously, that's like not probably what I was going for.
A little bit.
Nick really just called Ben Johnson autistic.
We got tar on tar crime.
I don't know if he can connect with players the way Dan Campbell can.
You got to give him Jamal Charles, is what you're saying.
And I'm not even like. Listen, I told you guys earlier. I'm kind of tweaking right now. Like, I guess the way, like, I feel like he cashed.
Oh, that one didn't land. All right.
His mouth cashed some checks that whatever that saying.
His ass
can't cash or some shit like that.
His mouth writ some checks. His ass can't cash
because he was talking all that shit to Matt LaFleur. He
that.
waited.
He did talk.
Talked all that shit to Matt LaFleur.
He did talk.
He waited 3.5 years to finally pick a destination. He shit on the Commanders like, I'm too good for this team. I'm too good for this opportunity. Like, there's a lot of pressure on him. On top of the fact the Commanders did what they did last year after he turned his nose away from him. So, like, you built all that pressure of, like, expectation on you. Talk shit to the Green Bay Packers, who notoriously owned the Chicago Bears, and now you're struggling. It's first day of practice, yeah. But obviously shit's not going smooth. I think he's stressing the fuck out. And I don't know if he's going to be able to hold, like, anchor down that stress to be what he was in Detroit. I think he got so used to things being so fucking easy going here in Detroit. The best offensive line, a quarterback that had been in the system multiple years. Amon-Ra fucking St. Brown, who's an absolute workhorse. Penei Sewell the same. I don't know, man. I think this year might be ugly for him.
Ben Johnson's going to be smoking cigarettes on the sideline by the end of the season.
Looks like he already is, dude. Looks like he's taking chemo. The guy's fucking withering away.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I hope it works, or it doesn't work out. I hope this guy works himself into the ground, and he's a shell of what he used to be. Then he comes crawling back to Dan, and they make him a tight ends coach.
No. He's the enemy. Fuck him.
I will say Dennis Allen.
6'7".
Really good defensive coordinator.
6'7".
Dennis Allen is a very good defensive coordinator.
So maybe he was just fucking bossing up on Ben. Because the Saints gave us, I know we beat them 2 years ago, but that was kind of like a weird game. Like, we did almost lose that one to Derek Carr if our guy, Unky Bruce, didn't come through and fucking injure him with dirty play.
Damian McLinn says, the fact y'all keep speaking his name lets me know y'all fear that man. Coming from a Bears fan in a Detroit sports chat. That makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense that we talk about the guy that was our offensive coordinator and then left to division rival.
No,
like,
but
we're going to talk about that.
He knows us saying his name means we scared him, but he's listening to us talk about the Lions. So what are you?
Scared.
A pussy.
I'm just saying. It's your logic, brother. It's not mine.
Smash the like button, Damien. Appreciate
6-7. Let's do these little breaks real quick, and then we'll come back and sign off. No commercials, just the reads. Tell us about Ben Johnson.
Ven Johnson. If you've got a crisis, let Ven point the way. Step 1, verify with details and photos. Step 2, engage your attorney. Step 3, notify your insurance provider. Get justice with Ven Johnson Law.
And Gold Crown.
Gold Crown.
It's so funny how it goes with me. Gold Crown concentrates, guys. Concentrates are the bread and butter. They've been doing it since the caregiver days. Right now, they got the crown jewels out. They're brand new gummies, gelatin free, coated with nerds for that extra pop. Find them in over 300 dispensaries. Gold Crown. Smoke like royalty with Gold Crown.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button. Come on down to the tin roof. I'm headed down there right now to go chill with Mad Pack. So come out and hang out with us. For Eazy, for Nick, for Skywalker, for Chris, I am Spencer. We are the Heavyweights, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.